Can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's over. You wanted her, so just give me what
Okay, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, make sure you're following me at the appropriate social media. That would be Twitter and Instagram at Tanek127. And if you want more videos on Xbox tech, PlayStation tech, stuff like that, you know, the different consoles and things, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that silly bell if you are new or a returning subscriber. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. But let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to talk about today, guys, because I know there's going to be a lot of confused people out there. A lot of confused people. And especially if you're one of those parents just looking to, you know, to get a new console for your kids in the holidays, I would stick around just a bit. I'm going to help you out here. And the media isn't helping. And it honestly disgusts me. The thing is, everyone is complaining that the Xbox ecosystem is just confusing people. Yet all the media and a lot of these clickbait channels out here, places like IGN, hell, even Review Tech USA. I love the guy, but I gotta call him out on it. No one's going out of their way to make things easier for anybody. Everyone's just making things more complicated and more difficult. IGN even put out some tweet earlier saying that the Xbox Series S doesn't play Xbox games like this and Xbox that, and there was... the tweet had to say Xbox 1,000 times, and there were even people in the comments just clowning the tweet. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit more biased towards Xbox. I'm an Xbox fanboy. If it isn't obvious for me making this video, then I don't know what else to tell you. But with that being said, I'm also an Xbox ambassador and 3-year Xbox insider. So therefore, it's my job to help people out here, you know, make you understand this this whole crazy shenanigan of a scenario. Now, this video right here that I currently have playing in the background, I'm going to leave a link to this video down in the description below, because this Xbox executive right here, he breaks down the Xbox Series S perfectly. For anyone who's, you know, confused, this video by him is actually the only video you need to watch. So if you don't even feel you need to watch my video, go click the link in the description and watch it straight from an Xbox executive. I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you guys and just let you know what you need to know. So the Xbox Series S is a next-gen console. So aka parents out there, if you want the next Xbox for your son, daughter, niece, nephew, whoever the heck it is that you're buying it for, buy what is called the Xbox Series S or X. The previous consoles were called the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X. Anything with the word Xbox One in it, don't buy. It's that simple. Plain as day, simple in English. That's how it is. Now, the reason Microsoft are making two consoles here is really simple. They did the same strategy last generation. They made a higher-end console for, you know, the gamer enthusiast, the guy who likes beefed up technology and stuff like that. And they made the smaller, more cheap and affordable console for the guy who's, you know, doesn't care about all the extra bells and whistles. Just wants to get their foot in the door for, you know, the next generation of Xbox that's coming out. Me personally, I plan on buying an Xbox Series S. I have been doing hardcore research on this thing literally since it came out. And like I said before earlier in the video, and the reason I'm making this, the media is not helping much. They're confusing a lot of people. Now, what the Xbox Series S does is it mimics this generation what the Xbox One S did last time, which is why in this video you'll be seeing they'll be comparing the Series S to the One S from the previous generation. Because the Series S is the upgraded version of the One S. That's literally all it is. It's the next gen version of the Xbox One S. Now, what the Xbox One S does is simple. It just play the Xbox Series S. I'm sorry. What the Xbox Series S does is simple. It handles backwards compatibility the same way the Xbox One S did. Meaning it's going to play your backwards compatible Xbox 360 games the same way your Xbox One did. Your Xbox One S did. It's going to play your Xbox One games the same way your Xbox One S did. The games that will have, like 1440p enhancements and 120 frames per second and stuff like that. Those are going to be all of the new next generation Xbox games. You're going to get the graphical enhancements on some of the newer games. Now, some Xbox One games that are playable through the Series S and X, they're going to be upgraded and upscaled for next generation, and that's on both consoles. Like here in the video you guys are watching, for example, they're going to bring a Gears producer in later on that explains that how Gears 5 is going to be beefed up on both of the newer consoles. But I'm here to just tell you, that if you plan on buying an Xbox Series S, you are fine. You don't have to stress about anything. There's nothing you need to worry about. As long as you're buying a console that says Xbox Series something on it, you're good for the next generation of consoles. And that's whether you buy the Xbox Series S or whether you buy the Xbox Series X. Either one, you're fine. It just depends on, if you're buying the console for yourself or whether you're buying it for someone else. It just depends on what they're into. If they're, more of a hardcore gamer, they like, the top of the notch graphics, the most memory, the most they can get out of their system, maybe you do want to consider the Xbox Series X. Now, me personally, I'm considering the Series S. I went ahead and bought the enhanced consoles in the last console generation. I personally wasn't very happy with the enhanced results. I mean, they were good and stuff like that, but they weren't worth me shelling out another $400 and $500 in the middle of a console generation just for them to become obsolete 2 or 3 years later. Me personally, and especially as a guy who's been involved with consoles since I was a child, I wasn't okay with that. If I spend anywhere between $300 to $600 at the beginning of your console generation, I expect to get my 5 to 7 years out of it, which is about the lifespan of a normal console generation. And I did that in the middle of last generation, bought the enhanced versions, and the fact that I only got 2 to 3 years out of them, I was a little upset. So therefore, I'm not going that route again. But anyway, guys, I really hope this video helps you out. Like I said, if my video didn't make it very simple, be sure to just go down to the link in the description below. Check out the video by Xbox themselves. They do a great job of breaking down the Xbox Series S. But like I said, especially for confused parents, I'm going to make it real easy. The Xbox One consoles, which are the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, if you're looking to go next generation and get your child, niece, nephew, whoever, the new Xbox, make sure it just says Xbox Series on it and not Xbox One. So get an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X. It's really that simple. It's not as difficult as everyone's making it sound. Just there's a console war going on, and a lot of people are being silly. That's all it is. But anyway, like I said, if y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tnek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.
You just wanna